In fact, I am now being joined by a very special guest on this broadcast. Amjad Navas is an Indian student who is stuck in Ukraine right now. He's also joining us live from the city of Vinnytsia. सबसे पहले तो अमजद आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, आप जहां पर इस वक्त मौजूद हैं, वहां पर हालात कैसे हैं, आप कहां पर हैं?
हम तो विनित्सिया यूनिवर्सिटी में है। तो इधर तो अभी तक ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं है, बट कल एक बॉम्ब फटा था एक 20-30 किलोमीटर अवे। सो बस इतना ही था। बस उसके बाद आज सुबह तो around 3 a.m. There was a siren, like three consecutive sirens. So they said that if we hear three consecutive sirens, we have to move to bomb shelters. So we have prepared everything, but in the end they said that it was just a drill. So in the morning after we woke up again, they said that if we hear one long siren, that we have to move to the bomb shelters again. And we also have a curfew, like you can't go outside, and we also have to be prepared, like pack bags and everything to move if you are outdoors. If you are told, that's it.
You are inside your home, you are saying. You are not in any of the shelters.
No, not right now. We have to move to the bomb shelters only if we hear a long siren. Otherwise, we have to stay in the hostel itself.
Okay, Amjad, what is the situation when it comes to essentials like food and water and even electricity supply?
Electricity is like it's working, but sometimes it goes out. But other than that, food and water, we can't go out, and also almost all of them have run out. Like yesterday, we have bought the supplies for like 2 or 3 days, but that's it. We can't go out anymore. It's too risky.
So do you have enough stock of food and water with you right now?
I think it will last us for like 2 or 3 days because there's a lot of students here, and it was like really crowded. Even we couldn't withdraw cash from ATMs. So I think we can last for 2 or 3 days, but other than that, I don't know.
Okay. And has anyone from the Indian Embassy tried to contact you? Any Indian authority who has tried to get in touch with you?
Yes, some have tried to contact us. They said that they will take us to Poland or other neighboring countries and catch a flight. We can catch a flight from there to India, but don't know what's going to happen because there's no confirmation about it.
Have they given any kind of time span as to when is this going to happen?
They told us that they will arrange some transportation today or by later today, but till now there's no information about that other than they will arrive sometimes.
Amjad, do you have any idea how many more Indians could be stuck in the city apart from you?
In Vinnytsia itself, there is almost like 1,000 Indians, only Indians. There are almost 1,000 of them.
So around 1,000 Indians are stuck in this city that you are talking from. But also, another important thing is that are you able to speak to your family back home? From where are you exactly from India?
I am from Kerala.
Okay. Have you spoken to your family members? How are they reacting?
They're really sad and tensed about our situation. But we are able to communicate with them. The internet is still working. But I don't know if they will take the service down or anything. I'm not sure.
Right. Also, when this conflict didn't start, there were several advisories that were issued by the Indian Embassy and which actually asked the students specifically to leave the country if it is not necessary for them to stay. Why did you choose to stay then?
Because our university, they had issued offline classes, so we couldn't go back to India. We asked them to, we applied for online classes, but they still denied us. But we had to wait for like, just before the war started, we had to wait till that date to, get confirmation about offline classes. But after that, the war started and we couldn't go back.
Right. In the start, you mentioned, Amjad, that you encountered one explosion in front of your eyes. If you can just explain to us, when did that happen? What really you saw?
It was like 8:50 or something. I was near the ATM trying to withdraw cash. There was a lot of people there also trying to withdraw cash. So I was like waiting. We just heard a noise. It was like really loud. Then after like 2 or 3 minutes, people started shouting and all. And we heard that. Then news came that there was a blast around 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers away in a military base.
Right. Also, Amjad, you spoke about bomb shelters that have been made to help people. If you can just share details as to what are the kind of arrangements that are in place to help people like you who want to move to shelters in order to save their lives.
Like they are given information that if we hear a long siren, then we have to go take our bags, like a small bag as some with some essential stuffs, and we have to move into the bomb shelters. So in the bomb shelters, there is some food and water, which can last us for like 10 or 15 days, and it will also protect us. I think that's it.
Have you managed to step out for a bit, Amjad, to see what is the situation like in the city from the time Russians invaded the entire country?
Yeah, it's like almost all of them are trying to flee the country. Like most of the Ukrainians are trying to go to Poland or Hungary, but the Indians, most of them are trying to stay indoors, like in hostels or in apartments if they are in apartments. And other than that, that's it.
Right. Any particular appeal that you want to make right now through Mirror Now to the Indian government?
Like if they could possibly arrange some transportation or something to take us to a neighboring country, because it's not possible to take over any flights or land any flights in Kiev right now because the airport is closed. So if they can arrange some kind of transportation to Hungary or Poland, it will be comfortable and also safe for us.
Right. Also, before Indian authorities got in touch with you, did you yourself try to, leave the country somehow? Because we also got reports that several students actually complained that the flight prices were very, very high and most of them couldn't afford it.
Yeah, that's true. Normally the price is like 37,000, but during this news, the price went up to like say 67, 70,000 rupees, and most of the students couldn't afford it. So most of them chose to stay here. Also, the offline class, because of the offline classes, we tried to contact the embassy saying to ask them to contact our university to make the class online, so we could go back. But in the end, we are stuck here.
Right. A last question to you, Amjad. Has anyone from the Ukrainian government tried to reach out to you and people who are stuck in Ukraine right now?
No, nothing like
Nobody.
that. Only some of the agents here are helping us, nothing else. No Ukrainian government, nothing.
Right. Amjad, thank you so much for taking the time out. I really hope that you get rescued soon and people like you who need